Welcome back to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. Your host, Berto and
Nims.
Hi. All right, OPL.
Here we go.
All right,
people's list.
We got
in your face.
Feaowin, Oprah Squad.
Oprah Squad.
Either Oprah or Opera. I'm not sure. Right? It's either Oprah or Opera, either way. But I'm not sure why he calls it Opera or Oprah Squad.
I'm reading it as Oprah Squad.
Oprah Squad. Okay.
No, you know why?
Why?
Hold on. Let's talk about the list, and I'll tell you at the end.
Oh, you might know why?
I think I know why.
Okay. All right. So, Feaowin sent this awesome list, so here is the breakdown. All right.
Bring it.
EWing and two T70s. EWing. You ready for this one?
I don't know.
All right. You do the EWing because I can't pronounce this pilot's name.
So we're going to butcher this, but I think it's Ethan a bot.
Okay.
Or it could be Etahn bot. No, I think it's Ethan a bot.
Let's go with that. That sounds
Somebody
good.
let us know. So native pilot skill 5 is when an enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 3 is defending, the attacker may change one of its hit results to a crit result.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. When an enemy ship is inside your firing arc, is defending the attacker. So that means okay, go ahead.
All right. Then he's got push to the limit on there. All right. Accuracy corrector, BB-8, and engine upgrade.
Okay.
Then he's got blue Squadron Novice in the T70.
Yep.
Which you're very familiar with.
Uh-huh.
And then another blue Squadron Novice in the T70.
You say novice?
Novice.
I say novice. Man.
Tomato.
And gonk. How do you say gunk again?
Gonk.
Gunk. Okay.
Gonk. Say it like that. Gonk.
Gonk.
The rain in Spain falls mainly. Oh, sorry.
What? All right. So what has he got with the novice pilots?
I guess it could be novice.
Novice. Go ahead.
So he's running an R2 Astromech, which is very familiar.
Yep. 1-2 speed maneuvers, green.
Weapons guidance. When attacking, you may spend a focus token to change one of your blank results to a hit result. And then integrated Astromech. When you're dealt a damage card, you may discard one of your Astromech upgrade cards.
Yes.
To discard that damage card. So both the T70s have that exact same loadout there.
Okay. Interesting.
And then for those of you that might not know, BB-8 is what was it?
When you reveal a green maneuver, you
may
perform a free barrel roll action.
Yeah. You'd think I would know that by heart by now.
BB-8. BB-8. All right. So he said something.
You got a BB-8 over there?
I do have a BB-8. Want to everybody see my BB-8? Yes. It's the little one. Was it Shapiro BB-8? I love it. Drive it around. So he basically says, he goes, hey guys, love the channel.
Thanks.
I wasn't sure where to send the squad, blah, blah, blah. He goes, your stuff became such a daily ritual for me, so I look forward to each new video. Also, sorry if this is a bit verbose, haha. And he gives the list breakdown, but he basically says right here, he says, I run the list like you would a swarm and fly them together in wedge formation. Okay. Ooh, another formation. I like it. Which is basically like an offset. With both of the T70s on point and Ethan on the back. Okay, I can see why. So. Yep. Not being a full 100-point list, I get the advantage, so that's just a bonus. I use BB-8 for Ethan's mostly because it allows for action economy, allowing you to barrel roll and focus each turn. If you do so, choose, but other Astromechs can also work great. Because then I use weapons guidance on the T70 means you will always guarantee at least one hit if you have a focus, even if you roll all blanks.
Okay, that makes complete and utter sense there.
Yep, I like that. Combine this with Ethan's ability, and you always guarantee that those hits are crits.
Okay.
I like that. All right.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yep. Since there's no limit on how many times Ethan can use his ability and no limit on who he can use it on, and the squad gives face-up damage cards like it's going out of style. You can also run Ethan in a bunch of different ways to make him more slippery and more aggressive, and he does have some other combinations, which I'll definitely include in the comments below, like using accuracy.
So go back up. Go back.
Okay.
read his ability again. It's because I haven't flown with him. As you guys out there might know, I don't fly Rebel a lot.
Mostly a lot of people fly, Corn on the E-Wing
So
most of the time.
when an enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 3 is defending, the attacker may change one. Yeah, so anybody in your squad who's attacking can change that hit to a crit.
I like that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I like that.
Nice thought out list here.
All right, so tweaks. Tweaky turns. So he gives a couple tweaks here. So let me go with his couple tweaks. So he talks about with Etahn, you can change him to basically flying an R2, F2, push to limit, accuracy corrector, and stealth device. So basically kind of taking BB-8 out and the engine upgrade and giving him a little bit more protection.
Yeah.
So with stealth device. Also, he says if you want for guaranteed hits and then those hits to crits, at the worst with the setup, you can roll a minimum of a hit and a crit every time you shoot. So take your pick. And then he's also got another different setup with when he has BB-8 marksmanship instead of push to limit, accuracy corrector, and upgrade.
You don't see marksmanship
no,
used
you
too
don't
much
see
anymore.
a lot. No, I mean when you play the core set, that's the only time when you actually use it because you're first playing for the first time. But a lot of cards I think replace that. You can also remove a couple of cards and swap them in from low Z95s for an extra man shooting ship, if in some cases might be referred. Anyway, sorry for the long-ass message. No worries.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
Sorry for the long-ass video.
Yeah.
I'm just
Not
kidding.
really that long. Actually, good question. Is these videos long? Let us know below. Are they the right amount of size?
I'm going to leave that
Yeah,
one
we'll leave that one
alone.
alone. But, no, for tweaks, weapons guidance, I was first raising my eyebrow to weapons guidance on the novice pilots, but I could see what he's trying to do here. So he's almost guaranteeing a hit. But I'm wondering if I could take those 4 points and put them somewhere else. 2 and 2. But that's the only probably tweak I might be able to do.
But, I mean, I understand the thought behind it because, statistically, as you've taught, focus is usually the best route to go.
Yep. And that's because of offense and its defense abilities. Target lock is only just for offense.
But at the same time, if you choose focus for your action,
right?
If you hold on to it through the whole first round, because you're a pilot skill 2, which means you're probably going to get shot at first.
Yep.
So if you hold on to that focus all the way through, and then,
and if it's available,
you don't roll it,
right?
Then you wasted the focus when you might have been able to use it for defense. So, I mean,
I see what you're saying. But I think, I probably wouldn't tweak it too much. I think I said I would probably need to fly this list first a couple times. But I like how he's got the wedge formation. He's keeping him in formation, using Ethan's ability. Definitely plays off the whole thing. But the biggest thing, though, was with the Novice Squadron pilots, even against you when I was rolling it, you're almost getting a hit. At least one hit out of the dice.
Yeah.
And I usually focus with all my ships. I mean, statistically, I'm always getting a hit. I think there was only once that I rolled all blanks.
right.
So that's why weapons guidance means that maybe I can use the 4 points somewhere else. But I do like the setup because he's working with Ethan's ability, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So the only thing that I see that's kind of not really wrong, but so with accuracy corrector with that ability, it doesn't work because during the modify attack dice step, you may cancel all of your dice results. Then you may add 2 hit results to your roll.
Right.
Your dice cannot be modified again during this attack. So then you wouldn't be able to use his ability to turn that hit into a crit.
Oh, yes.
So that's only if you choose to use accuracy corrector for that. So I guess if you roll all blanks, then yeah, you're going to want to use, accuracy corrector to get those 2 hits.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And if you don't roll all blanks, then you kind of use his ability and turn 1 to a crit. So,
all right, how to fly it.
So,
I said that really loud. How to fly it! I was so happy.
So as he was saying, he's flying it with the 2 T70s out front. Where am I? I'm way over here.
Yeah, you good.
2 T70s out front with the EWing in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, fly it
That's
as
an offset formation.
An offset swarm, even though it's only 3 ships.
I would fly it. Yeah, exactly. Fly it offset formation. The offset formation, you got to be careful when you're rounding turns and stuff because you want to. The first turn is good It's the second and third turn when you start potentially losing some things with an offset formation, but it's still definitely doable. Using the templates, like a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3, like a soft bank, definitely plays into this. So you definitely got to remember which banks you got to go, and especially when when you have the EWing sitting behind, you got to know: do I go to 2 bank? Do I go to 1 bank based on what your ships in the front moved? So practice, practice, practice. I mean, this is a quick practice. You put 3 bases down and play, and just figure out how that formation moves.
No ships, just fly around.
Just fly around. And try to stay in formation as long as you can so you can recoup all his abilities. But with Ethan's ability, now let's talk about how we fight this thing.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to go for him first. Try and take him out because that's a guaranteed crit for everybody if they roll a hit.
Yep.
Definitely going to try and get him first and then worry about the blues later.
To me, the biggest thing with this list is breaking that formation up. I want to break that formation up. And it says range 1 to 3 is defending. That's the hard part about this is because of the range bonus that he's got on Ethan's ability.
It's 1 to 3.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm going for him first.
Yeah, break him up and target him, like you said, focus fire. I would, if he's flying formation, and if the Novice Squadron pilots are up front, bump him. Let him lose his actions.
Or arc dodge just to stay out of the E-Wings, firing arc.
That's true. And the cool part about it is if you bump the 2 front ships, Ethan, you can still attack at. So you can still attack at, and then guess what? Range 1. And it's range 1, and he will lose his actions. Now, the biggest thing, though, is depending on where the pilot's skill value 5, because he's got a 5. So the Novice Squadron pilots are going to go first. So we got to figure out where you can bump and how you're going to bump and all that fun stuff. So it gets a little bit funny with that. But like if I'm flying a Hound, I would do a nice little stall and park it on just sit there in front of them and let them hit me. But all right. So how would you guys tweak this list? How would you fly this list? How would you fly against this list? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. And thanks for subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That's how we get to see how well we're doing, pretty much.
Means you guys really like us. I love you guys.
Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/slingpaint. Instagram, Slingpaint Gaming?
Slingpaint Gaming.
All right. What else? What am I forgetting?
Slingpaint.com.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter/slingpaint. We're all over the place.
We've got so many things going.
Yes. But yeah, thanks, guys.
See you next time.